What's happening?
I believe we did.
Ghostbusters! There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who gonna call? To the Ghostbusters! Let's get the review started, shall we? Hello, everyone. Oh, good even, everyone. Even is not even in my area because this is 7:54 p.m. and I'm very sorry this review is late because I totally understand this is a movie that came out on March 22nd. The main reason why I didn't watch it in theaters is because I watched Dune 2 instead. Yeah, I watched Dune 2 instead, so don't judge me. So this is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim Possible Fan 2001. And the main reason why I just sang the Ghostbusters theme for my review because number one, I just want to spice this review up, and number two, for now on, I am going to put some more effort for my review because some people was right because some of my review can be really lazy these days. But don't worry people, don't worry kids, and don't worry everyone. I will make sure to put more effort for my review. So that's why I will be even better than Troll Band Together Fan 2001 because he is so lazy in his review because he keep making longer video of the movie that he hate that everyone love, but the movie that we hate that everyone hate, he just made it short. And I gotta said, just like Deadpool said, such a lazy writing. Am I right? Anyway, guys, so tonight I am doing a movie review of the fourth installment of the Ghostbusters film. And my original files, I'm putting my original file in my review of the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I actually said that this is the third film, so after I work on my research, I think Ghostbusters Afterlife was the third installment of the Ghostbusters film, but this is the Ghostbusters 4 that we're talking about. Anyway, guys, so tonight I am doing a movie review of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Yup, such a best title for your Ghostbusters film. And when you see a Frozen Empire, you can see a lot of Ghostbusters fans, and including myself, will definitely enjoy this film. Anyway, enough further ado, let's get this Ghostbusters Frozen Empire video started, shall we? Let's go. Anyway, I'm a huge, major fan of the Ghostbuster. I think the first Ghostbuster is easily one of my second favorite movie out of the Ghostbuster film because such a really awesome concept because we have never seen a movie featuring Ghostbusters for the first time because I think that film came out on 1988, but let me look at my research real quick. But honestly, guys, I seriously thinking that Ghostbusters 1... Oh, wait, it came out in 1984. Man, I am so stupid. Anyway, and when Ghostbusters 2 hit in theaters, I just think, it's alright, it's okay, but it's just not as good as the first film. And please don't let me get started of Ghostbusters 2016. That is the worst piece of crap I ever seen for a Ghostbuster film because that film has nothing to do with the Ghostbuster. No offense to the female because I am no problem with female movie, but I gotta say, that is the worst way to do a female movie. And yes, I'm probably a lot of people from the pop culture community would definitely said that Winnie the Pooh Blood of Honey is the worst way to treat a woman, which I definitely agree because I did not want to think about that freaking movie. So yeah, honestly, God, we're going to move on from that. But anyway, a lot of the people do not, I repeat, do not care about the Ghostbusters 2016, which I definitely agree with them because Ghostbusters 2016 is the, it's the most hatedest movie of 2016. Yup, even worse than No Woman North, and I want to watch, and you know what? I gotta say, but even I really did not like Ghostbusters 2016, but I gotta say, but I would have watched that film any day than No Woman North any day. More like poor crap, because that film is a piece of crap. Anyway, guys, and back in 2021, we got a Ghostbuster Afterlife. Well, originally that film was coming out in 2020, but due to the freaking pandemic, completely ruined, and there was a delaying until 2021. And the water Ghostbuster fan was completely sad. Was completely sad because we have never get a good Ghostbuster film since the first film. Well, honestly, guys, I'm probably a lot of people who do enjoy the sequel, but I gotta say, but I think honestly, guys, I think Ghostbusters 2 is painfully average, but as the best. At least it's way better sequel than Megamind 2. Yeah, I don't want to say more of that piece of garbage. You get the poster on my face. Thank you very much. Anyway, guys, and when I'm hearing that they are going to make another Ghostbuster film, and I was like, you know what? No problem. I would definitely see another Ghostbuster film. All I want is a great story, great characters, great acting, and great visual effect, and everything will be alright. But not until the Rotten Tomatoes give this film a 47% on Rotten Tomatoes. So are you telling me that Ghostbusters 2016, one of the most disgraced movie out of the Ghostbusters, they give this film a fresh rating? And I do not want to say what the rating is, because the rating of that film was really unbelievable. So are you telling me that Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is way worse than Ghostbusters 2016? I'm gonna be laughing at Rotten Tomatoes' face, because there's absolutely no way. I will be. There's absolutely no way in heck that Frozen Empire will be even worse than Ghostbusters 2016, which is kind of blasphemy, you ask me, because honestly, guys, it can shows that they are not really a Ghostbuster fan. It's kind of remind me, honestly, that people hate the trailer called The Transformers 1. Honestly, guys, I did a rant of the Bad Scratch, and there was a one comment which I don't want to talk about. Honestly, guys, I might talk about it at the end of the videos, but let's move on, because this is a Ghostbuster review, not Transformers review, so yeah. Anyway, guys, and when I was watching the trailer, I was like, man, I am so looking forward to it. And I try my best to not watch the final trailer, because I'm not a huge fan of final trailer, because the final trailer give away an entire movie. And yes, I totally understand. I did a final trailer of Kim Possible Movie 2, which is coming out on June 7th on Story 5. It's going to be PG-13. Kids, do not watch it if you're under a teenager age, like 15. No, screw it. It's going to be rated 15. So, kids, don't watch it if you're under 15. So, don't watch it. Anyway, honestly, after I got done watching Ghostbusters Frozen Empire on the website with the Spanish subtitle, and thank goodness to Lord that film was not even on Spanish, which excuse me. Anyway, if this entire movie was in Spanish, that is going to be one of the worst things that happened in 2024. Yeah, that's right. If that happened, it's going to be one of the worst things I ever did in my life, because why am I want to watch a movie in Spanish? Which that is even worse. Honestly, that is even worse that you're going to watch a movie called Spider-Man and the Across the Spider-Verse, but with Spanish version. Like, Ikomanimana. Shut up. Shut up. No offense to my favorite movie of all time, but I was just making the joke. But don't worry. I would never hate Across the Spider-Verse. If I do, why would I have a YouTube channel in the first place? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, what do I think about the fourth installment of the Ghostbuster film? I gotta say, it was a great film. But I wish it was even better, because the movie that we got I don't agree with Tomatoes. The visual, okay. Okay, we got some good characters, okay. I just think it's a great film. But I don't think this film is in my top 10 best film of the year. Sorry, Ghostbuster fan, but you won't see this film to be in my top 10 best film of the year. But if I rewatch it with a better audio, because the audio that I watched, it was really distraction, because there was a movie theater speaker, including some HD quality Yeah, honestly, guys, I got a bad feeling that it is a TS. Probably, honestly, guys, the TS do not stand for Toonstyle. Honestly, guys, it stands for something else. Anyway, guys, before I get the negative, do I have any positive? Yeah, of course. Of course I have positive. Of course I have positive. This is not a movie land, and this is a better way to celebrate the 100 years of Comedy Picture than the freaking Matter Web movie, which I don't understand why Matter Web was the very first movie to celebrate the 100 years of Comedy Pictures. Honestly, guys, is that embarrassing that this film is even better than the even better, even better way to celebrate the 100 years of Comedy Pictures instead of Matter Web? Such embarrassing in my life. I wish Matter Web was. Oh God, I just wish Matter Web was being like the Marvel or even Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom. If you don't like that film, that's fine. But I don't want to be a part of the haters that who hate this film because of the freaking Emma. I'm sorry, Emma freaking Turd. Even I really despise that witch, but just because we have that witch in the movie, that doesn't mean that Aquaman 2 is the worst DCEU film ever. Like, come on, have you never seen Joss Whedon? Yes, what I thought. So, nope, I don't think Aquaman 2 is even worse than Joss Whedon. I would watch Aquaman 2 any day than watching Joss Whedon. Anyway. Honestly, guys, enough further ado. Let's get so many good things about this film, and I'll get the negative later. So let's get the good stuff. Anyway, I think the visual looks pretty good. Honestly, guys, I think visual looks pretty good. And yeah, sure. Honestly, guys, I'm very sorry, everyone. I'm very sorry. I'm trying my best to not do that, but my mouth keep doing that, and I'm getting sick of it. Back up a scene. Anyway, I think the visual looks pretty good. But it's kind of goofy, to be honest, because there was a visual in the older film. It's just, honestly, guys, what I was watching the one scene of the ghost is terrifying of the one character that who was in the first film. It's kind of reminding me that I'm watching the first film because the visual is, honestly, guys, the visual is like, honestly, it's like the exact same thing, just like the first film. Like the Slimer look exactly like the Slimer. This is even better than the Slimer that we got in Ghostbusters 2016. He do not look like Slimer because that Slimer version of Ghostbusters 2016, that is the worst version I ever seen for a Slimer. Like, I would have seen Slimer in this one instead of the Slimer in Ghostbusters 2016. Starting Moon as a coffee, Kate McKinnon, and Christian Wig. And even a one black girl, which I'm not trying to be racist, which, yeah. Honestly, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway. And some of the characters, I do like every single character. Like Bill Murray. Bill Murray is a great character. And we got Paul Rudd. Honestly, probably if you don't know what Paul Rudd is. Paul Rudd is an actor that he was in Ant-Man movie, which is not in the first Ant-Man movie, the sequel, and even Quantumania, which is the most underrated Ant-Man movie I ever seen in my life. Because that film did not deserve that bomb the box office, and that film did not deserve of the Bash Crash, because that was the first movie that's from the the Phase 5, and that was embarrassing when they end that. So now, we don't have any Phase now. Thanks a lot, Quantumania. I wish that film was even better, but the box office didn't lie. So yeah, and honestly, I like that film, but I'm not gonna do a review of that because you know why is Jonathan Major. Yeah, you deserve the what in heck. Anyway, in the cinematography looks absolutely beautiful. It looks absolutely amazing. It looks absolutely amazing, to be honest. And let's finish the characters. Honestly, guys, maybe look up the research of the characters research. So it's gonna take some time. So maybe do that real quick. Sorry, everyone, I have to do that. Anyway, back on thing. Sorry, guys, and we got Mr. Groovyson, played by Perwood, which, honestly, guys, I did talk about him, that he was in the Quantumania, Ant-Man 2, or even Ant-Man 1, to be honest. And like I said, but he was a really great character. And his wife was her over here. She's a really great character, but I don't have a crush on her. And I'll get to Phoebe in a minute, because Phoebe is my favorite character in this film. Anyway. Anyway, and now let's get to Trenton. Trenton is a really great character. He's a really great teenager. So like I said, Trenton is a really great character. And the original Ghostbuster character, we got Bill Murray, we got the one guy, and we got the other guy. which I'm probably his name is the one him over here. His name is Richardson. Richardson, and the other name. I'm trying to work my research. I am terrible at research, man. Oh, Ray. He's a really great character. He's a really funny character. He's just like his character from the first film, the second, or even, and I do not count him as the Ghostbusters 2016 character because he was not acting his character. He was acting really serious, which that's not him. Anyway, guys, in the one character, his name is Westerson. Like I said, but he's a really great character. I gotta be honest, he's a really great character. But my favorite character in this film, which never than Phoebe, man, she's a one heck of the beauty, and I really do like her character. And I do not give a darn that she's 15 years old, but she's not a minor. She's a teenager. But her actress age do not lie, because her actress, she is 17 years old in real life. So yes, it's totally fine that you can have a crush on her, because honestly, guys, it's not like she's 15 in real life. She's 15 in this film, but her character is Phoebe. Her character is 15 years old. But her actress, who performed by Machine Grace, she was in some Ghostbusters Afterlife, and she was in the other film like Annabelle Comes Home, and some of the other stuff, all that goody good. Anyway, she's 17 years old in real life, so there was no problem, no issues of people having a crush on Phoebe, because I do have a crush on Phoebe. She's a really quick, honestly, she's a really cute character. I do like her, but I don't want to call her a H-O-T. You know what that stands for? I'm not going to say it. Which you know what it is. I'm not going to say it because I'm keeping my channel family friendly, and that's just how you need to be. So yeah. And the villain. Even I think the villain was kind of lackluster, because I think the villain was doing a lot better, but that's my negative. But anyway, on to guys. Just like a negative, I'll get the negative later. Anyway, guys, in the ending was really good. I do admit that. The ending was pretty good. And the theme called Ghostbusters. Oh my goodness. That's, honestly, guys, that theme would never get old. That theme is my jam. But honestly, guys, I'm probably you're thinking, is this a perfect film? No. This is not a perfect film. I wish this film do better, but let's get the negative. First off, I think the story is not original, because we see that type of story like a million times for your fourth installment of the Ghostbusters film. I just really wish this film was even original, but the story that we got in this film is just, it's just not original. It's just not interesting. We see that type of story like a million freaking times. Like, it's all I gotta say. We see that story like a million times. It is starting to get really cliche now, but as the best. Anyway, guys, and the one character played by the same actor that he was in Professor Dementor from Kim Possible, or even him as Remy from Ratatouille. But I'm very sorry. His characters, I just didn't care about that character. But I gotta be honest, but that is the weakest performance that he ever did in his career. Him as Professor Dementor from Kim Possible, which is my favorite performance by him, is a lot better character. And the fact is, him as Remy from Ratatouille and in his character from SpongeBob SquarePants of the one episode was trying to be better. Trying to be a better fry cook than SpongeBob. I'll probably remember though the one episode when he's trying to fix some good Krabby Patties, and everyone liked it. And and they said he is even better than SpongeBob, and SpongeBob got really jealous, which I do like that episode. I do like that model. I do like that episode from the model SpongeBob, because that's the only good thing I could give for the model SpongeBob. But overall, I think the model SpongeBob was kind of like Ruster's. But I gotta be honest, but his character in this film was kind of corny, honestly. But kind of corny, kind of cheesy, and this kind of forgettable characters, which I didn't even care. Honestly, guys, him as Professor the Mentor from Kim Possible is 100 times better than his character in this film. I was really wish that he could do. Honestly, I was really wish that he can join the Ghostbusters. But the most disappointing, which is another, he have a little screen time. He was in the library scene, and that's it. You won't see him at the climax or even the ending. Yeah, honestly, guys, he's a really disappointing character. I just really wish that we could get more of him. But the one we got, Yeah, I just wish it was better. But the climax, I'm very sorry, but I think the climax was really rushed. Was really rushed. Honestly, I do it. I'm sorry. I totally understand. Oh, how the climax was doing. Okay, we got the villain defeated. All right, it was really entertaining. All right, but is that it? Is that a climax? Is that a climax? Yeah, I just wish the climax was even better. So overall, guys, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire was a really good. I'm sorry, was a really great film. But this is not the best film of the year because I think Doom Part 2 is even better than Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. But don't worry, I don't hate this film. But I am not stupid because I am not Rotten Tomato and I am not a type of person that who hate this film because it's a fun film. Because if you honestly, if you use that for your excuse, it can show that you guys are not a real movie critic and you don't even know how to be a movie critic. So that's how that's how you need to be. Because saying that you hate this film because it's a fun film, no, that's not that is not how you do a movie critic. I'm not trying to crush your dream. I'm not doing that. Honestly, guys, all I gotta say, but if you hate this film because it's a fun film, it can show that you guys don't even know how to be a freaking movie critic. So I gotta say, you don't even know how to do a movie critic. Not trying to insult you, but I was just saying that's a fact. Sorry guys, this is honestly guys, I gotta say, but even this film has some flaws, but that flaws didn't even ruin the film. But even this film has some flaws, but overall, I do have a good time watching this film, and I'm gonna give Ghostbusters Frozen Empire a 8 out of 10. It's a great film, and sadly, this film don't deserve a seal of Nick awesomeness because this film has some flaws, which I wish the story was even better, and I think the character played by the same actor that he was in Kim Possible as Professor Dementor, and his character in this film was kind of lackluster, and I was really wish that he can join the Ghostbusters. I was really wish so. And even the climax was really rushed, but overall, I do enjoy this film. It's 8 out of 10. It's a great film, and sadly, this film don't deserve a seal of Nick awesomeness. I'm sorry, it's how it is. So, guys, that was my movie review of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. So, tell me about your opinion on this film on the comment section below. And tell me what is your thought on this film. You think it's good, think it's bad, think it's mediocre, think it's the best, think it's the worst. Comment below and let me know. And oh my god, stay tuned for my next video. Oh god. Weather Moon Part 2. Which is going to be my next review. Wait, scratch that. It's going to be a rant. Oh god. Honestly, no joke, after I saw a 13% on Rotten Tomato for Weather Moon 2, it can show that Zack Snyder is not even that. Also, it's not even trying. Don't blame on, honestly, this time, don't blame on Netflix. Just blame on Zack. And you know what? What's not blame on Zack? What's not blame on Zack Snyder? I don't understand why I say that in my own big mouth, but this is all Netflix's fault. Netflix, you should not be watching. You should not be rushing Zack Snyder Universe, which is another than Weather Moon. I really wish that Weather Moon would be a better version of Star Wars. It would be even better than Rise of Skywalker, but I would have watched Rise of Skywalker any day to watch the boring Universe movie, which is another than Weather Moon Part 1, and the upcoming Weather Moon Part 2, which is out on Netflix, and people, just watch this film. Watch this film. It's even better than Weather Moon Part 2. Sorry, guys, if I watch every single episode of Fallout, because this is a really hour-long episode, which is going to be, honest, guys, we're going to be here all day. If we will, honestly, guys, we're going to be here all day to watch a episode 2, all the way to 6, all the way to 8 for Fallout. Because I heard that show has some 1-hour episodes. Just like the first episodes. Which my review of Fallout is coming out pretty soon. It's coming out on May 31st. Because I gotta watch every single episode. And then I'll get my own personal thought about it. But if I watch it early, if I get done early, I might delay it until early. So yeah. Anyway, guys, so tell me, what is your favorite Ghostbuster film? For me, I think Ghostbuster Afterlife is my true favorite Ghostbuster film because that film has everything on the table that you enjoy the Ghostbuster. Like the story, characters, even the concept, or even some of the original cast of the Ghostbuster. And we can't forget the actress that she the voice of Bo Peep from the Toy Story film. She came back as the other characters from the first film and the second film. and she was a really great character. I gotta be honest. And she was really terrible in the Ghostbusters 2016. And you know what to think about Ghostbusters 2016. You get up. I was like, you know what? Let's not do that joke. Anyway, have a great night, everyone. And I see you guys next time. But if you enjoyed this another Ghostbuster video, if you want to see more of this, please, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn on notification, and share the video with your whole family. And stay tuned for my movie rant on River Moon Part 2. I am not looking forward to that. It will be a dumpster fire. It's going to be another failure from Zack Snyder. And it can show that Netflix and Zack Snyder is not even trying. It's not even trying. It's like a Star Wars knockoff. It's what it is. River Moon is like another Star Wars clone. But in the background, impossible. Anyway, guys, this is Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim Possible Fan 2001, signing out. And even this film has some flaws, but overall, this film is a great time, and at least this film is honestly, even I think this film has some flaws, but overall, I think this film is even better than Ghostbusters 2016. Screw Ghostbusters 2016. That film will kiss my butt all right now. So good night.